Coming up on today's episode is a whole lot of toxicity because we're back on OCE with content from the new season. And of course, OCE never fails to provide entertainment. And this episode, it's no different. We've got me personally getting abused by the rank 1 pro player in OCE. I also get threatened. Spoiler, I pick it anyway. 3, 2, 1. And also, today in game number 1, we're testing out some live commentary. I hope you enjoy it, but first, we've got a short 30-second segment for our sponsor, Professor GG. Once you've installed this app, it's very hard to play without it. Just straight quality of life improvements. It gives me pre-game information about team comps. It imports the best runes during Champion Select. There are plenty of other perks for you to also explore, including map timers, enemy summoner spell timers, ult trackers, and my personal favorite, it gives you in-game stat checkups with detailed analysis on each player, letting you know exactly who's tilting, who is off roll, everything you'd need to abuse the enemy team. I love it. I know you will too. Download it. The link is in the description of this video.
Pick your champion. I will pick Scion.
Here's my strategy. I'm not going to type, and then I'm going to pick Might, and we'll just see what happens. 3, 2, 1. What I usually do when I have no wards is start on blue, then invade, because it's less risky. But Udia's got a pretty quick clear time, so if I do that strategy, he might just take it all. And if I pick the wrong side, because I don't know which side he's starting, I could be completely f***ed. Okay, well, at least we picked the right one. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Got his ward. Tags the bot lane. He's got no smite, so he has to go blue side. We'll at least get these 2 camps.
Our assessment was correct. We picked up those 2 camps and then we lucked out. There's a fight happening in the mid lane.
Nice. We know where he wants to go. Oh, this isn't good. Did you get him? Nice. Drop a ward in case the Lee Sin comes. I can probably bait this. He doesn't want me to freeze it. I'm gonna die here no matter what, but... we profit overall. That's what it's all about. Come on. Yes. Okay, this mid laner, he's where the money's at. Oh, we can so cut off Tarek. Got the assist. Oh, this is greedy by him. Okay, he didn't die. So there are no camps for me to take, so I'm going to come to the bot lane, share some experience for just a little bit, trying to get closer to 6. The 2 of us have a level advantage on them. Free damage, just completely free. I can bait this. Baited hard. Don't know what's going on here. My flash was potentially a little bit unnecessary. You see how I didn't go for the full 3 ward clear. I only hit it twice and then I waited because I want them to try and contest me for it. Waiting for that Lee Sin to get in position. Ooh. Well done, I guess. I'm going to see if I can clear the ward for Lee Sin. Oh, that was huge. I'm gonna die here. Gonna use my passive. Slow, slow, slow. Damn, I didn't get the slow off. I don't got a ward. Very nice. Tarek is gonna come through here and try cut him off, it looks like. Q's there, now he thinks it's clean. Boom, let's get some damage down. Oh, Wonderful. Give him the fist bump. Surely he gives the fist bump back. He's not fist bumping us. He's gonna run my way. Got ya. He wouldn't be happy about that. Udi is topside. Udi. I'm coming. Oh, that was a big play right there by the team.
It was after this team fight that it felt like this game was locked up. It didn't feel like we could lose it anymore, so I got distracted trying to teach you about all the new stuff in this season.
For those of you who don't play these new things, oh god, I'm gonna die trying to explain that. Oh my god, I was trying to explain it.
My little mistake cost us 4 kills and gave the enemy team the motivation to keep playing, and it was all caused by me trying to be educational. Disaster.
Yoink, got it.
Okay, we're now going to start time jumping through this game. All you really need to know is that our team, we started making some errors in handing gold back to the enemy team.
Don't love this. Oh, we're going to get bot side. I hope. Oh. Going to get mid. We're going to get anything, guys. Why are we not going for bot side, though? That's 675 gold right here.
For whatever reason, our team didn't want the tier 2 turrets, which meant I'm more than happy to pick up that 675 local gold if they don't want it.
If we can get this and run cleanly, that'd be nice. Just gonna flash because I want to get away clean.
Within a 2-minute window, I made enough gold to pick up the hull breaker. This is now my win condition. I don't even need to start team fighting. And it doesn't take long for the value to kick in. As soon as we got to lane, the enemy team is trying to kill the Lee Sin in the top of the map.
Happy with that so far. I want to keep my Baron buff, so I'm going to head back. 1, 2, 3. Big hit. Boom. Big hit. Oh, so it's every 5. It's not every 4 anymore. They changed it. Oh, I wanted to steal it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. GG.
Game number 1, we gained 30 LP. It's kind of hard to know what rank we truly are. I know it says Diamond 4, but our MMR is significantly higher. And we're going to be doing post commentary for the rest of this video. You can let me know if you like including some of the live commentary as well. I don't mind mixing some of it up every now and then. So in game number 2, it starts off with our Nunu in the top lane. He's asking for the mid, but our mid laner seems pretty content on not handing over the lane, which is kind of fair enough considering Nunu has Ghost Cleanse as his spells. I did offer Raka to go to the top lane. Obviously, I'm a top main as well. I could have gone top, but the mid lane just doesn't want to hand it over. Our top laner, the Nunu, explains that he's a one-trick pony. Nunu mid lane, he provides the OPGG as proof. Mid lane still thinks he's trolling, so he locks in the Soraka mid with Ghost Cleanse just to be a twat. I mean, even at this point, we could have easily have solved all of this if he just decided he wanted to win. But Raka has already made his mind up, and this is what we're playing. We use the sponsor of today's handy stat checking, and we can see...
What do you know? He's a one-trick pony Yasuo. Who could have thought that's the person that would int everybody? And yes, this guy does play Ghost Cleanse, one-trick pony Nunu top. So he inted everyone for no reason.
Now we can finally start with this match. You have all the backstory necessary to understand what's going on. At level 1, the enemy Kayn tried to invade our Raptors. He got punished and used his flash. This information is important in the future, so keep that in mind. The trade we took doesn't go in our favor, and instead of running back to base, I book it all the way inside the enemy jungle. They're not expecting me to do this, and there's also a chance that Kayn is underleveled. This decision ends up netting us 2 kills for only 1 death, but more importantly, we've completely set back this enemy jungler. He was already behind, now he's super behind, and we can focus on that by taking these scuttles from him. Here I am bloody juking the world while our jungler starts on the blue buff instead of helping us, and he doesn't even have smite. I could not believe it. Overall, still a profitable trade, but an annoying one at that. I end up pushing the Scuttle Crab in the direction that I want my jungler to go. I'm kind of manipulating his pathing by doing this. My theory ends up being correct. They push hard for the 2v1, and we're able to flank around the back of them. We've just done a massive time shift, 5 minutes into the future. Everything is going in our favor. Ezreal baits the living crap out of the enemy. He's used his E aggressively, and it looks like he's completely whiffed it. And the enemy team takes that opportunity. They commit to the fight, but it's a bait. We pick up a double kill, and then even more objectives. At 16 minutes, we were having a very clean game. It looked like we had it in the bag, and every time it looks like we have it in the bag, you know exactly what happens. The absolute classic. We gave so much gold back to the enemy team. That fight, I believe the Ezreal got caught and it was his fault. He admitted it. It is still disappointing. It didn't slow us down though. I managed to catch the Rakan out, so that's 1 kill on the support, and now the enemy top laner, he's also out of position. So despite the error, we're now still in a very commanding position once again. The Drake, it's about to spawn. This is the Soul Drake. The only issue we have is that Nunu's ultimate is up a couple seconds after the dragon spawns, which isn't really a problem. It just means we have to wait a tiny bit longer. Yep, the Nunu went in before his ultimate was up and he went really deep. He ends up dying, baits us in, all of us get wiped. They stop the Soul Drake, and from there, really, it just went entirely in the enemy's favor. It was already kind of a miracle that our team was winning, given the fact that we had the Rock in the mid lane building incorrectly, Ghost Cleanse. I mean, we had a pretty good chance of winning this game, but we made a couple of team mistakes and we got hard punished for that. The enemy team, they have multiple scalers. You got the Luck, double 80 carry, Kane, Rakan. Of course, if we let this go on for too long, we had no shot. The AP Nunu just gets chomped up by the enemy team. We end up losing this game, minus 10 LP. Kind of disappointing, but that's solo queue for you. I looked at the goal graph after the game, not ideal. Moving on to game number 3. What a wide variety of ranks. You've got Challenger, Grandmaster, Diamond, and the Master. This game we've been placed on our secondary role, so we're playing top Sion up against a Tryndamere. This lane heavily favors the Tryndamere, especially because he's running Ignite. So what I tend to do is allow him to kill me and then try to tag him down with the passive to put him in an awkward spot. He can't teleport to lane, but we can. So we're looking to teleport in and control the wave and potentially trade back a kill. 1 year later, we arrived in the lane and I'm trying to freeze this. If I don't let it freeze, he's going to go back and get away for free. So I'm holding it here and the plan works. He is not going back to base. While all this insane top lane action was going down, our bot lane was winning very hard. So hard, in fact, that the Alistar started roaming, and I didn't realize that he was going to be in the top lane. He ends up picking up a free kill onto me with his Ignite. The enemy Karthus has quit the game, so we start taking tower after tower, collecting as much gold as possible. Take a glance at the map right now and soak it in. You've got Silas in the top lane, me in the bot, Rengar's in the jungle, then our ADC and support are in the mid lane. Everyone on the enemy team collapses onto them and they die, but this is perfectly fine because we're getting the objectives. Yet the Jhin is still very upset. In particular, he's upset at me, even though there's like multiple split pushes. The main difference being Sion is a primary split pusher in this situation. Either way, I'm trying to set up the atmosphere to let you know this Jhin was complaining a lot, man. I didn't let his complaining change my game plan. In fact, it only solidified it. Because as soon as I see someone raging like this, the last thing I want to do is teamfight with them. What if the teamfight goes wrong? I know it's 4v5, but it is very possible for the enemy team to win a 4v5 if they have a level advantage. If we lose it, he's already mad. Imagine that. He just starts inting from that point on. Very common. I'm positive we've all seen that happen. So the best strategy for me personally in this game is to just keep split pushing. There's nothing the enemy can do with a 4v5. The super minions plus me on the other side of the map, it's impossible. Even if they ace my team, I would still get something every single time, and eventually we'd run them down with the minions. Obviously, that isn't what happened here. We did get all the objectives, but our team is strong enough to win the 4v4, and we close out this game. I report the casters for quitting, and I think that's the end of it, right? I mean, in my opinion, it was a pretty stress-free game. There was no chance the enemy could even win this game, even if they wanted to. I don't even know why they didn't surrender. Classic OCE right there. But wait, there's more. On the way out, I noticed that he was shit-talking me, so I decided to give him a little piece of my mind, which, I mean, I've already explained to you my logic, and then I gracefully left before he could respond. But that is not the end of this story. Honestly, I didn't even show you guys half of it. He typed a lot, man. But the funniest part was me just being so nonchalant about exiting this conversation. I know how bad it pissed him off. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave a comment, like the video, and check out PoorOfessaGG in the description.